My character in the movie Unit 68 played the role of a firefighter who rides in the back of an ambulance to assist a paramedic with a police officer that was involved in the shooting. And basically what my character does is I basically recognize a lot of the injuries that were sustained in that shooting. And at that moment, as the paramedic is treating the patient, he's doing what they call a needle decompression. And I recognize the severity of it. And at that point, you know, I quickly rushed to the front of the unit and I advised the other medic to, you know, go to the hospital because he's really, truly injured. And he really needs help. He really needs to get to the hospital. I'm pointing at Mac. Mac is the actual driver of the unit. He's the other medic that's on the truck, and I actually, you know, I yell at him to go, you know, to kind of get him to hurry up, you know, in a sense to kind of speed up. He sees a discernment in my eyes, and at that point in time, he reacts, and you know, he slams the computer down, and at that point in time, he moves quickly. Yeah, he can't really tell whether he's actually dreaming this or if it's actually reality, and that's the biggest thing. You know, we never want to deal with something like that, but in a sense, you know, as a medic, as a firefighter or police officer, it's something that you think about. What will you do in this event, and that's something that he was actually doing. Severe calls, you know, we rely a lot on training. As a firefighter and police officer, that's something that we rely on a lot. And as a medic, you know, we rely on the fire department to be very skilled and understand the actual job to go ahead and stabilize that person and also get that person to the hospital as quickly as possible. That's why it's always important, you know, firefighters and you know, EMTs or first responders, when they get there, they stabilize that patient. And when the medics get there and they're able to, you know, do more advanced skills, it's less that they have to do on the scene, and you know, they get them to the hospital a whole lot quicker because the fire department essentially did a whole lot, you know, before they even made it there. Truly trying to accomplish addressing the issues we have in the EMS world and the fire department, having a shortage of EMTs, paramedics, first responders, and basically just kind of show everyone the different scenarios or different calls that we would respond to, you know, and you know, different modes of feeling, you know, when we respond as a medic or a firefighter, you know, having to deal with someone who may have been a drug overdose patient, being able to show that compassion, but yet still do your job. In addition, you know, we're dealing with different patients, maybe a severe gunshot wound or just a regular medical call. You know, being able to actually handle those incidents, and that's really important. That's really important to be able to take care of all three, but in the same aspect, still being able to perform at the highest level you can. It's a great profession, but in the same aspect, you have to be professional and carry out the duties and responsibilities that you have. And that's the great thing about being a medic, being able to help someone. Being a firefighter, being able to help someone. Being a police officer, being able to help someone. Oh, Mark, the film is about a friend of mine. It's in honor of him. I used to work with Mark at Acadian Ambulance many eons ago. Real humble person, real compassionate, always willing to help someone, and it's an honor to do a film that's centered around, you know, what he worked so hard to accomplish, what he did, and you know, it says a lot. It says a lot for somebody like him and what he did for the community, not for himself, for the community. I'm very excited. The talent that's being brought to the table is phenomenal, and I'm happy again to be a part of that, and everybody's so excited and getting together and actually, doing something to honor Mark, but in the same aspect, being able to, um, to get this out to the world that there is a career. There is a career that's more than just that. It's something that you can give back to help communities, help families, and help them be at peace, or help them move forward throughout their day, by simply just doing something to help them. And again, it's a wonderful, wonderful feeling, and I'm excited. I'm excited in working with each and every one of the cast members.